Hello, and welcome to GreedFall. We need to go to the Thalame's camp. Let's see if we can convince them to leave with our diplomatic skills. I'm pretty sure it's all gonna be fine. Let's see, he's just 100 meters from me. 200, whatever. This is a strangely built camp, if you ask me. Okay. And so we enter.
Good day. I am the legate of the congregation of merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated chosen people.
Yeah, that sounds logical. We need to save them from themselves. That's why we're imposing our religion on them, so they can find the light. No, they can return to the light. They believed in that before. We just have to remind them.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks.
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
How lovely.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle, whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Donegad wishes your departure. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I fought against a great number of Tenlins. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But
stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal outlining your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly, or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault. The nests are destroyed. And with the death of the White Tenlin, the attacks should cease. We were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Kadazak should be willing to follow us now. Let us go and find him.
Indeed, that was very fun. Our mission is taking too much longer than anticipated. These poor savages cling to their childish beliefs and refuse to see the light that could save their souls, and we must allow the greatest patience to convince them, one by one. Alas, this unexpected recurrence is weighing on the morale of my colleagues, and I surprised one of them as he was forcing himself on one of the children. Ew. He seemed full of remorse and assured me that he would not do it again, but I am convinced that he is not the only one who sinned, and that this was not the first time such a thing happened. What fools! Now I must do everything in my power to ensure that their deeds remain a secret. If our Order or Martel Cardinal ever learns of them, we will all be sent back to the continent, or, even worse, sentenced to death. Okay, good. It's good that we got rid of them. After reading that, maybe I should have killed them. Also, don't describe the natives as children when you are talking about rape. That's just disgusting. Okay then, let us move on. Alas, I don't think there is anything else to find here. Let us return to the village and speak with the Elder. Perhaps he will have something else to say. Or share. Okay, good. We do need to to finish that mission for Kurt. And maybe take Petros with us. We are going to Taleme after all. Careful not to break something. Wow, this is gonna be fun. We just have to run for 150 miles. I know it's meters, but come on. It's funny. And right there I decided to check the map because I was like, wait, that's a long way to go. Yes, we overshot them a little, but no worries. We can run back. Okay, Vasco moved out. Is there anything I need to kill? And so I arrive, alone again, and ready for revenge. Okay, not bad. A few things, we are gonna sell them most likely. Do you know that there is water under your floor? Well, if you feel comfortable, who am I to judge you?
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenlin down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attacks should no longer be troubling you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, but they were not ready to admit their involvement in the attacks that harmed you.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. Alas, too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And the worst tear end. You did well on Almanawi. Now they shall be able to find the rest.
Will you accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze, consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You flutter in just when you're needed, cousin. As always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katasak Konstantin. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaikse, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Cool. Also, a disease that turns the blood black. If you ever see something like that, you probably would remember it. Okay, what do I need to do next? Talk to Singwid in New Cyrene. Okay, that's Kurt's mission. We have 2 more healers to recruit, one for Taleme and one from the other guys. The Bridge Alliance. Right. But before that, let's talk to the Admiral. She shall definitely have something for me. A quest, perhaps. The Copper District. Ooh, bullets. We definitely needed those. By the way, I'm gonna go and take a look at all the grenades we can create. Our chemical ingredients and such. A poison to chemical mix. How many do we have right now? Not poison, but otherwise. I can poison my weapon. That's most likely what I'm gonna use it for. Honestly, the tactical pause does seem to hinder the flow of the combat in the game. Yet, it's fun. I don't regret having that option. I rarely use it, so...
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Cyrene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Norts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
So, Captain Reuben. Also, Vasco is right here. We don't have to say... Never mind. Okay. Yes, you have a unique motto. I do remember that. And you had a band on your head. Something I cannot purchase for myself.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Ptolemy. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first. Very willing. Almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
Ultimately, your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child. But you know how rare volunteers are, especially from Ptolemy. Did you want to know anything else?
Okay.
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
I think that's enough for now. Dismissed.
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
Well, I remember you three. Especially you, Jonas.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain,
Good day, Jonas.
what can I do for you?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare Nauts that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
How have things been since you made it back?
Very good. Everyone's been looking out for me extra careful, like. I do miss my parents, from time to time. But I don't miss the warehouse, or the mercenaries. My real family is on the waves. Thanks for helping me to return to them. Anything else, Your Excellency?
What have you been up to since we made it to Tir-Fradee?
I'm still just a cabin boy. But I have high hopes to be promoted to seaman for our next crossing. Since our captain changed, we've been doing nothing but coasting and small trade. But that won't last. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going.
Cool.
Watch out for yourself.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
Yes, tell me about Alba. What can you tell me about her? Everything, every detail might be important.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
Do you like it on Tifridi?
It's not as nice as our isle, but it's far better than the continent. Here at least we can breathe, without smelling a corpse round every corner. And the coast is beautiful. And you know, the taverns aren't so bad. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Let's talk to you as well, Flavia.
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
I have no doubt that you are. Tell me about Alba.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
Oh, I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
Well, it seems like you think just like the captain.
Are you happy on Tifridi?
More than on the continent, that's certain. But being on solid ground always makes me feel a little too anchored. Especially after what happened to Jonas. The island is beautiful, the natives rather friendly, but all said and done, it's off the coast where I truly feel at home. Anything else?
That will be enough. Good day.
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell,
So,
then.
the tavern.
This does not help us much. The girl has changed her attitude, I agree. Maybe she had good reason for it. Lost her cards. Heartache, homesick. What do I know?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
Indeed. Most people lose their heads at the tavern. If we can find anything of use there, perhaps we can report to the Admiral and ensure the captain that she is not a traitor. This actually reminds me of Jonas. Maybe she found her father on the island. And he kidnapped her as well. It can never be that simple.
You are going too far.
Fighting. We can't let them get away with it.
One more word. That's it.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Hey, you are guests here. Behave appropriately.
Who are you to give us orders? That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
They're totally drunk. I doubt we can make them see sense.
We can order them to leave.
You'd better get out of here. Unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, she thinks we'll allow that to happen. On guard, sir! On guard!
Bit of poison on my blade. And death to that!
Okay, we knocked them down. Now let's rob them. We can claim this as a bounty. Tavern keeper,
What can I pour for you?
Sure.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
I have no doubt that she does.
What can I pour for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
No, I think we're done here.
Nothing, thanks. I'm not thirsty just yet.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern.
Change your tone, soldier. You're speaking to the legate of the congregation.
Oh, my apologies, Captain. I didn't know. How may I help you?
Let's talk about Alba.
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she'd like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with the Nauts, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
That is
My
intriguing.
pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Okay, these guys are dead. Oh, look at that. A person with a quest.
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development. The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out. No, thank you.
Okay. That was a weird conversation we just had, I guess. There's a blacksmith here. Might as well go there and purchase some stuff. I doubt we actually need to upgrade anyone's armor, but might as well purchase some iron ore. If nothing else, we can make some ammo.
The best forge in... Oh.
Regulation saber. Ingredients: ruby, obsidian, pure iron ore. 4. Wow. Okay, crude iron ore, 16. And hoof fungus, 16. That's over 100 bullets we just made. Wait, no. I actually don't remember. It's definitely over 50. Even over 75. Just, let's go.
Oh, it's you, Onol Menawitz! Bertir to mad, Onol Menawitz. Do you want to see the objects I brought back?
Of course. We can purchase a mask. Sensor, what? Crude iron ore, 19. They don't sell much of anything else. Let's purchase all the supplies you have.
You will always be welcome here.
Okay, is there anything I want to purchase from this guy?
Come closer, good people. The cure
You'll find all you need. Welcome. Have you seen it?
Claymore of the Lieutenant. Is that what you're using? Most likely, yes. Noble double hammer pistol. Grenadier turban. Officer turban. So that's Cyrene Noble Corsair. Yes, it is very similar to this one, except blue. Don't need new gloves, perhaps new boots. Well, maybe later. Oh, actually I wanted to ask if you have any resources I might use. Amber, 50. Dragon blood raisin, fine raisin. Don't need the ruby. I'm sorry, Kurt, did I took that from you? No, we just have two of them now for some reason, okay.
Welcome. Have you seen it?
A 4-barrel pistol. And of course my revolver. Coin guards, polished steel Corsair. Is that better than what you're currently wearing? It is. Intriguing. I'm gonna keep it for now.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. Have you seen it?
Okay, we don't need you. A brown brigandine. Did you just duplicate all the items he had? Okay, I want to see if you have any boots that we haven't actually purchased. No.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Right, we need to question the innkeeper in New Cyrene. About what? Oh, okay, we will need to question him about the contraband.
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't wine from the continent.
This is gonna be fun. Let me just enter.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Cyrene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft. to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Okay, we shall question them, but we actually need to go and ask the she's not an admiral. Was she a captain? Commander? I think it's a commander, though that doesn't mean anything. It's like saying, ask the officer. Huh, okay.
Hello, Commander. Lady de Sardet. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
We're here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinder.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
And all of a sudden in San Mateus, negotiate with the Inquisitor. Lucius. Sounds easy, but I'm not sure if we had anything else we needed to do back in New Cyrene. The customs officer, find the dead drop. Oh yeah, we still had things to do there. So that was completely unnecessary. Right, so let's take a look at the traps and potions we can make. Alchemical mix, so all of these we can make. There's this greater power potion, requires science 3. Beast essence and Inotius hempups. Let's see what kinds of supplies you're selling here.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate.
Ceremonial. Wait, what was that? Captain's vest. Huh. None of these look good.
Goodbye.
Oh, right.
Enlightened all. Don't hesitate.
Amber, don't need you. Dragon blood raisin.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you.
Okay, let's actually equip Afra and make some greater potions. There is a workbench right next to my home where there is a workbench. Makes sense. And always this box is opened. Vasco, you're staying here for now. Okay. Power push. Oh, right. I actually need my science vest. Is this one? Thank you. Right then. Alchemical preparation of elemental damage. Okay, first the power potions, then we're gonna think about those. $40 of them. Let's make 30. Haste potion. Well, we are not using those. Major health potion. Increases fury gently, but progressively, over a long period of time. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna need that. Sure. 10 of you. 1 of you. 9 of you. 10 of you. Antidotes, major resistance. What is this? Greater armor ointment. Quickly regenerates a great amount of armor. Great amount of armor. How does a potion do that? And the greater balance potion. Increases balance for a long duration. Oh, I see. Balance is when you get hit by something and if you block it, balance. There we go. We have 500 bullets now. That sounds incredibly cool. Oh, I'm gonna take my gloves. I don't remember what I wanted to upgrade. I think it was something about Afro. But whatever. We can always do that later. For now, let's place everything back here. Such a cool weapon. Right, so. Should we take Petrus with us? No, I like Vasco. We're keeping him. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end the episode. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.